United Nations says that the majority in Yemen are by the Saudi coalition. This comes from antiwar.com, a really cool website. It's in the show notes below. The annual Children in Armed Conflict report from the United Nations details the deaths of Yemeni children in the Saudi-led invasion. Unsurprisingly, the overwhelming majority of the slain were killed by the Saudi-led coalition. The United States sells the Saudis weapons, as do some European countries. We also help refuel the planes. And we do some other little things to help this. This was started in 2015 by President Barack Obama. The UN report verified 552 children killed in 2017 in Yemen. 67% of those children, 370, were directly attributable to the Saudi coalition, predominantly the result of Saudi airstrikes. Saudi airstrikes killing civilians have been an ongoing problem since the invasion. What is happening at the border with ICE, and we should abolish ICE, absolutely, is awful. It's detestable what Trump is separating families at the border. But Obama helped do this. I mean, 2017, sure, that was Trump, but this war was started by Obama. He helped kill Yemeni children. There was no outrage. I put myself in that category. I was mad, but I wasn't talking about it publicly. The drone strikes really bothered me. The war in Yemen really bothered me. I made some tweets about it, but I really wasn't getting out there. There was no mass protests. I'm glad there's mass protests. I'm glad there's people protesting outside of ICE. I'm glad people want to get rid of it, and they're saying it publicly, we want to abolish ICE. I think that's a good thing, but we have to be honest with ourselves that we've let this happen. And the Poor People's Campaign is an anti-war campaign. It's something we should all get involved with, because this is horrible. The report said 83 children were killed in actions by the Houthi rebels, another 41 killed by fighters loyal to the Saudi-backed government. The others were killed by that government, international allies, and a handful by al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula. The UN reports on child casualties have been controversial in recent years because of their coverage of the Yemen conflict. Saudi Arabia has repeatedly demanded the UN retract previous statements. Those are our good old allies. We sell them weapons, they give us oil. We give them weapons, they murder kids, it's okay because we get oil. They're one of the most egregious human rights violators on the face of the earth, but hey, they're our buddies. So we're not going to call them out. We'll call out Assad and use that because we need to bomb him to get a pipeline through there with the Saudis to help protect the petrodollar. But we won't call out Saudi Arabia for their crimes now. Not when we're selling them $100 billion worth of weapons every year. Trump did it. Obama did it. So this is, it's a quick little article. And what this report doesn't even go into is the cholera outbreak, the starvation that's happened because the port's been blocked and supplies and food are not being allowed in there. So this is talking about from airstrikes, from combat that are killing kids. It's not talking about the starvation and the disease and the cholera and everything that's killing 120 kids a day. It doesn't even go into that. So it's even worse if you go into the indirect ways in which we're killing kids in Yemen. So, fuck the war machine and fuck neoliberals that support this. And good Christian conservative Republicans, you're not a Christian if you're allowing children to die. Jesus would never let this happen. Never in a million years. Never in 1 million years would Jesus Christ let this happen. Never. Ever. Nope. Jesus wouldn't want this. Muhammad wouldn't want this. Buddha wouldn't want this. Gandhi wouldn't want this. Dr. King wouldn't want this. I can go on and on and on. This is awful, and this is for profit and greed. It's horrifying, and we're helping it happen. So thank you for watching the show, you guys. If you join the Patreon, you get free bonus content, like at the $10 level. Bonus videos. I will be in Seattle doing Political Vigilante live August 9th and stand-up comedy in Seattle August 11th. Tickets are available at grahamelwood.com. Thanks for watching.